Jackie Young, 32 points in game two. 21 of those points came in the third quarter, a finals record, playoff record, most points ever scored in a single quarter. Jackie Young has gone off. Martin and I both talked about how important this matchup between Jackie Young and Kalia Copper would be. So far, it seems like, not even seems like, so far, Jackie Young is winning that matchup. But Martin, as we look to game three tomorrow, what does Phoenix need to do to try to stop Jackie Young, slow down Jackie Young, whatever words you want to throw there, neutralize Jackie Young? What's in your mind? What's the game plan there for Phoenix?
They gotta switch something up. They probably have to start doubling her more and getting the ball out of her hands. The problem is that between the first two games, and I think, yeah, it's fair to say Jackie's winning the matchup with Cobb mainly because of game two. Like, she had a historic performance in game two, but Kalia has been really good in both games for Phoenix as well. So if you really stacked it up, I don't know. Because Jackie wasn't as special in game one, so it might balance out. Ka has been good in both games. Um, and we'll talk about that because they feel with Phoenix, they probably need to use her more. But I think this is more, it's about like the onslaught of the guards, because in game one, it was Jewel Lloyd and Dana Evans off the bench. They both got 20 points off the bench, if I'm not mistaken, right? They both had 20. I think Dana Evans had 21. Jewel had 20.
He might have had 18, I think, but Dana
Maybe
definitely
18. Yeah. But yeah, right. They combined for 40 points, I'm pretty sure, either way. And for like, I don't even know if stopping. I mean, how do you stop Jackie Young? Again, probably start doubling her more, but getting the ball out of her hands means the ball is going to somebody else, and it's going to Asia, or it's going to Chelsea Gray, or it's going to Jewel Lloyd. I mean, all of Vegas's guards are hurting Phoenix. So the way it's looked through these first couple games, especially in game two was like an onslaught of different people. I told you, it just felt like different people on Vegas were just taking over the game at different points. Asia has 20 points in the first half. Jackie goes on her run, 21 in the third quarter. It's like for stretches in the first half, Chelsea Gray and Asia were literally just overpowering the Mercury. It's just the two of them just going crazy on them. So, like, yeah, game two, it became a run of Jackie Young, and Jackie's been great. But Phoenix has like such a bigger problem than just Jackie Young at this point. It's like, I don't know, because we've already seen her not be. She wasn't that special in game one. Vegas still won. That game was a lot closer. So I don't know if they're looking to slow down Jackie. They're going to have to. I mean, if Jackie's going to be playing in this kind of rhythm right now, you're not going to stop her. That's really the bottom line, is that she has looked, Marcus, the stuff she was doing in that third quarter. I don't remember the last time I watched an individual player just dominate a team by themselves that way from a scoring standpoint. Coming off the ball screen, pull up threes, play the mid-range game, playing with her body, like I told you, with her pace, how she likes to feel you out when she comes off the screen and then make the read. She had a couple start-stop moves. Hit Sammy Whitcomb off with the spin back when she got in between. Like, she literally in that 21 point stretch in the third quarter hit you off with everything. If she's playing like that, like, they don't have an answer for her. You got to put Alyssa Thomas on her, and they don't have the luxury of doing that. So yeah, bro, Jackie Finals MVP. It's obviously between her and Asia. We'll see, man. If Jackie's playing like this, bro, last week you said you made the Dwayne Wade comparison, bro. I think she hit off. Who was it? Was it Satu? Who was it in the first half? She hit off with the right to left cross, and then the one.
I think that was Satu. I think
it might have been Satu. Yo, she was moving and looking different in that game. It was crazy because that was the closest I've seen her actually looking to Dwayne Wade after you had made that comparison last week. I'm like, man, that's what that was looking like, man. And we said, like, that's the kind of run she should go on.
06 D-Wade
like,
run.
really how good she is. Bro, that was looking like, I mean, she's been great, but that was looking different, bro. She literally, I mean, shot making in between, mid-range, threes, getting to the basket, like everything clean, everything sharp, smooth on at her own pace. Like just like, oh snap, she's just too good for them right now.
Yeah. I mean, to your point, honestly, I think you kind of hinted at what the answer is. The answer is putting Alyssa Thomas on Jackie Young. Like that has to be the answer, I think. And at this point, with how Jackie's feeling, it might not stop her, it might not neutralize her, but it might slow. Like Alyssa Thomas has the best shot of slowing Jackie Young down. The problem is, and you and I talked about this on the show last week, and I think we talked about it even the week before that. The one thing that we've seen Jackie do a little bit more of lately is not settling for the jumpers. Not because she can't hit them, because we know that she can, but you and I've talked about before how sometimes it looks like in these games, Jackie Young is settling for the pull-up three or settling up for the pull-up midi when she has the size and the strength and the physical ability to drive to the basket and finish that way. The only downside, of course, for Phoenix putting Alyssa Thomas on Jackie Young is Alyssa Thomas can end up in foul trouble. And as I've said several times for the course of the playoffs, Alyssa Thomas is the Phoenix Mercury offense because, as you've mentioned before, both on and off the show, they don't have a true point guard. So the risk reward factor is you risk putting Alyssa Thomas on Jackie Young and getting in foul trouble, which means she's not in the game when you need her to be. So now you're relying on Kalia Copper or Akoa Makani, God forbid, Sammy Whitcomb, or even Satu Sabli to be orchestrating this offense. Or Alyssa Thomas doesn't get in foul trouble and she plays really good defense and Jackie Young isn't as big of a threat. Like that's the risk reward factor right now. And I'm interested to see going into tomorrow how I'm willing to bet if we see Alyssa Thomas matched up on Jackie Young more, that means Nate Tibbetts really, really, really wants to win this series. Not saying he doesn't want to win this series already, but that is such a big risk where to me that would show just how committed he is to turning the series around for the Mercury and giving them a puncher's chance at winning this series. But I was planning on coming on here and saying Satu, but it's like I don't even know if in Satu's, I think she's like 6'3", 6'4", she's long, like she can stay in front of Jackie. But again, it's the same thing. And the difference, of course, between Alyssa Thomas and Satu's not facilitating the offense, but Satu has been their most consistent scorer. So it's like you still take that. That's another risk. It's like, well, if Satu's out on the floor, who's hitting those shots other than Kalia Copper? Because as you and I have talked about, Alyssa Thomas doesn't have, specifically from the perimeter, because there is no shot making, shot creating ability when Satu's not on the floor other than Kalia Copper from the perimeter, like consistently. It's a catch-22. It's a difficult thing that Nate Tibbetts is going to have to figure out, and I don't envy being in his position going into Game 3 because I'm not saying Jackie Young is going to go off for 30 again tomorrow night, but she's not going to have another quiet 10-point game like she did in Game 1. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, they got to switch. I was shocked they weren't trying out a zone in that game too. Like they were literally just getting cooked. They've been getting cooked in both games. They've been getting cooked, and yeah, Jackie's at the point of attack with that. I think, I mean, Kalia Copper is obviously, like we talked about coming in. I mean, that's supposed to be the ideal matchup for Jackie. I think the problem is, again, Jackie's playing at a certain level. Like Ka has been very good offensively, obviously always competes defensively. And she's their best matchup from a guard standpoint. But in order for Phoenix to defend Jackie, forcing her to take bad shots, preventing her getting their spots. Yeah, I mean, they have to get. I mean, this is the biggest kind of storyline when it comes to Phoenix overall. Right here is that they are not bullying, moving around, dare I say, intimidating this team the way that they did New York and the way that they did Minnesota. That is a clear difference to me in terms of looking at Phoenix's demeanor, their body language, even their confidence. I think Ryan Rucco or Rebecca Lobo brought it up that they were talking to Becky Hammon about this coming into the series, talking about the matchup with AT and Asia. And I'm pretty sure they were saying, and of course I'm paraphrasing, but they said something to the effect of Becky pointed out that Alyssa Thomas matches up with Asia means that she's finally up against someone who's just as strong as her, who she can't bully around. And obviously, like IQ wise, and with Asia's length and her quickness, she's really the ideal kind of, stopper or matchup for AT. And, we're going to talk more about AT here in a little bit, but I mean, if to keep the focus on Jackie, it's just that like their guards, Phoenix's guards or AT, whoever it is, their defensive style, they either have to try out some zone possessions. Indiana did it some successfully against Vegas in their series. They either have to try out some zone or they're going to have to like find and assuming they might be able to find some of this playing back at home and players will play better back at home. But they're going to have to start picking up further ahead. Like Jackie and them, they're just comfortable. They're getting whatever they want. Like it doesn't look like the same Phoenix that is making things tough for you defensively with their, with their length and their toughness, their physicality. Like they're not imposing their will on Vegas so far. Vegas is imposing their will. Jackie is imposing her will. Chelsea Gray, like, and I talk so much about the guards, and I said coming in, like, this is the guards will determine a lot with this matchup, and you're seeing that. I mean, already through 2 games, multiple guards for Vegas have
Mhm.
have made major plays, have had big scoring games. I mean, all of the guards, Dana Evans included, Jewel Lloyd, Chelsea Gray, all of the guards are cooking, not just playing well. All of Vegas's guards are cooking and confident and playing at a high level. Phoenix can't say the same. But yeah, I don't think stopping Jackie is even they're in a tough spot. But yeah, I mean, the thing about Jackie is like, again, we're watching her. This is the best I've ever seen. I think this is the best we've ever seen her. We're gonna see if this is just how she is now in game 3. If she's coming out like just playing like this again, this series is over. Like I mean, stopping Jackie means again, it's just like you would stop anyone. Be more physical, take away their easy looks, meet them on help side drives. Like you have to just like keen in on them more. So stopping her just means showing her more attention, not letting her get off the simple, easy things as much in the next game. I think again, playing at home, you can expect Phoenix to play with more intensity, ferocity. Like they're going to give it their all. It's basically an elimination game with them being down 2-0. So they're going to come with a certain level of energy in this game. So, and a certain level of intensity. And that's what it's going to take. And, Vegas can afford to drop one game. So not to say they're going to come out lethargic, but like I said, unless Jackie is coming out like saying like, no, I'm feeling like I'm the best player out here. Y'all can't stop me. Let's keep this thing rolling. Unless y'all are going to like stop me from what I'm doing, I'm going to keep cooking y'all. If that's the version of Jackie we're getting, then we're looking at a sweep, brother.